Hello and welcome to Journey to the Chateau. And by the way, this is an English-speaking channel. We're told that it's
So
important
that's
to say. New episode, Journey to the Chateau. This week we have some severe water damage, so let's get to that in a little bit.
Bonjour à tous, bienvenue à Château de Cologne.
Und nun zu unseren Freunden aus dem deutschsprachigen Raum. Herzlich willkommen, Journey to the Chateau. Wir haben Wasserschaden, Wände, in den Wänden Schäden. Wir zeigen uns doch gleich.
Right, so first let's talk a little bit about our weather. Right, the weather here in France, in our area lately.
Lots of rain, lots of storms, and it's all over the place. We have friends in the Bordeaux region. They actually just bought their chateau, can just say that, because they did now, and they have a chateau, it's Denise and Brad, they're on a hill, and they said everything is flooded around them, the fields. Rivers are flooding towns.
Overflowing.
It's terrible. So, our weather is not much better.
Right. And so we have found that we have an issue.
Yep.
We have actually a couple, but definitely the worst one.
It was complete. I mean, we're here for almost 2 years now, and we had rainstorms, and it was fine, depending how the wind blows. So it's pretty bad.
Yes, have a look.
Okay. Wow. Hey. Okay, so just came upstairs here, and there was just a hint of sprinkle of water on the floor, and we knew that there's a bit of that there used to be a bit of a problem. So on a very specific wind direction and rain that's driving comes in somewhere. So it's not really rot, but the plaster doesn't like humidity. Anyway, so it's dripping now on plastic instead of on the oak floor. And that means once this rain stops in a day or two, I'll be on the ladder on the outside trying to figure out where that comes from and if I can fix it or if we need a roofer. And roofers are not easy to get here. So every single one of our dormers had sheet metal at some point that, so if rain comes down and there's wind, it just blocks it from coming in. I don't know. They're just gone. I don't know where they are.
Right.
Alternative reality. I have no idea, but they're not where they should be. So eventually we need to replace that, and we will. Mm-hmm. But right now, not good.
Right, and so our choices are that we may need to find somebody.
Yeah, we might need a roofer.
Right.
And I found something that Stuart, because daylight was fading, so he has to look at it with the camera. But next to one of the dormers, or the entire flashing is gone. So that is where water comes into. Not a good thing. So we need to address that too. But it needs to be slightly warmer for the. It's cement, but it's not what you think. So don't So because we're limestone, but so we need to address that.
Right, and there's no use doing any kind of trying to fix the plaster at all until.
No, let's actually make it worse.
Right. So yes, we have to find out where that water is coming in, and we have to find a way to fix it.
Yeah.
So,
hurrah!
Yes. Anyway, so that's
but there are also nice things happening. I mean,
right. So on a lighter note, as you know from our previous episode, we had Martin here for a week.
Yes.
And we actually gave him a morning off at least, right?
Well, yeah, that sounds really wrong, Stuart. Just say.
So Martin wanted to go to either MIU's brocante. He wanted to go somewhere, and we were more than happy to take him wherever he wanted.
And we went to brocante we haven't been to in quite a while.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun.
It was great. That really was a lot of fun.
It was, and we did come home with some items.
Yes, and actually we have bird bath from, I don't know, the late 1800s, early 1900s. It's cast iron. It's still in the car, so we have no video.
Right, that was something we've been looking for. We were looking for, and we've seen them at other brocantes.
Yes,
and
for insane prices.
Unfortunately, people wanted a lot of money for those bird baths, so
Not working.
yeah, no. And this one we loved, and it was actually a good price, and so
Yep.
that's one of the things
Came
we got
home with
there.
that.
Right.
There are copper pots, which we will show whenever we have the next episode that we film in the kitchen. I mean, the talk.
Right. Yes, and one of the more surprising and exciting things
Yes.
was we found another decoration for the kitchen.
Yes.
If you remember, I think it was beginning of February, we went to a brocante that Tony and Jane were at.
Yes.
And we had found that large decorative platter.
Beautiful.
Right.
I mean, the craftsmanship was beautiful. You might like it or dislike it, but we always look at craftsmanship and go, okay, that was great, or not so pretty.
Right, and I think they're a very French thing, aren't they?
Yes.
They have that
Germans have them too.
The three-dimensional sculpture on them, and they're things like they're little scenes of either a kitchen or a pub, or different little scenes that
Yes.
are going on in them. So anyway, we did find the one earlier in February, and at this brocante we found more of them, and two of them were actually a matching pair.
Yes.
So we got those, and then we decided to go ahead and put them up.
Yeah. Aha, and we found a headboard.
We did. We did. And hopefully this will be the one that we will use in the bed and breakfast room that we have been looking for.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we had the car the day that we went to that brocante, and so we were going to have to go back and pick it up when we have the van.
It's true, and Martin refused to just carry it home on foot. I mean, really. It's, no. So the brocante is closed right now for 2 weeks. It's vacation, and we don't have it.
No, we don't. But we will be picking it up sometime in, mid-March, I would guess.
Yes.
And then we will definitely show you when we get that.
And there's some more really things that are progressing.
Yeah.
Flooring.
Right.
We're in talks with someone to do the floors, because it's not like these floors, because you don't have a straight surface, so you can just rent a machine and sand your floors down and then finish them. That's not how this works.
It's not.
And Terry and Ash had a great example of that, because if you have two floors that are oak and 200-300 years old, it's not like parquet you bought 20 years ago from a home improvement store. So there are improvements and things that are happening. We might have fabric that will come. So lots of things are happening.
Right.
And it's a little overwhelming.
It is. So that's it for this episode. If you like, please give us a thumbs up.
And subscribe, please. It does not cost you anything when we are really getting close to 30,000 subscribers. So help us out here. And if you want to support the renovation of the Chateau,
you can join us on Patreon.
Or buy us a coffee.
And we will see you on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.